Hello everyone, welcome back to Minus World. I am today's video host, Charai5. I'm here with my friends Nathan, Nico, Drew, Swanky, Tetra, and DPad, and I've put together some photoshopped images of my friends in situations that they've never seen before, but they're going to have to pretend that they know exactly what the photos are and where they were taken, the context in which they were taken. Everyone else is going to have one chance to ask a question that the subject of the photo is going to have to explain away. So if I show a photo of Nathan, Tetra gets to ask a question, Nico asks a question, Drew, Swanky, DPad, and Nathan has to respond in kind, just making stuff up as we go along, and so for each one.
Can we take a moment to give a round of applause for Chari for photoshopping how many images? I mean, not photoshopping, these are legit.
25?
Wow.
What the hell, dude?
Jeez, that's pretty wild.
Okay, so I'm going to be muting myself in just a little bit, and you guys discuss as soon as the first image appears.
Oh,
okay.
Classic moment, yeah. Well, I was just wondering, what song were you playing that night? Because I remember being there with you, but I just don't remember the song you played, though.
I was actually playing Never Gonna Give You Up with Rick Astley. His hands were hurting that night, and he didn't really feel like playing. So I was doing guitar, he was still singing. It was a pretty crazy night, as you can see.
I'm sure it was.
That's weird. I thought there wasn't guitar in that song.
There is, well, not typically, you're right, but we were playing a acoustic version.
Okay.
So, yeah, I was playing the melody.
Nice save.
What's Rick like in person? Like, behind the scenes?
Man, all the guy does is try to troll me. Like, here I am, I'm just going to the bathroom, and the man pokes my shoulder and then darts out like he's an 8-year-old. So he's a little bit of a troll, but he's one of those nice trolls, he's a good guy.
Nice.
He never let you down.
He would never let me down. He'd never give me up. He's awesome.
He's never run around.
I gotta ask. You're looking kind of upset in that picture, like you're staring someone down. Did someone say something mean to you?
No one said anything mean to me, but this guy tried to throw a potato at me. Yes, a potato. Can you believe that? This man, he just had a potato. He tried to throw it, and look, I don't even actually remember why I had a microphone in my hand, but it was wild, man. And I don't know, they got the photo at just the right time, I guess, because I was just very confused. Like, who just threw that?
Is that why you're distracted by the blazing inferno happening in the crowd behind
you? No comment on that.
Oh yeah,
Whoa.
This is a great time.
That was a good time.
Oh.
Yeah.
Drew, when did this happen?
This was back in like I want to say it was 2021, because it was like right after some of those restrictions were lifting, and my good buddy Tetra and I were hoping to kind of like take off some of those pandemic pounds.
It's quite the physiques he got there.
Yeah, I think I saw Tetra in that 300 movie.
I remember spotting you on the bench that time. Do you remember like how much you were lifting?
Oh, it was at least 800 pounds for sure.
Easily.
Yeah. Easy.
Jesus.
Oh, so you weren't trying to push the limit that day. You're just like keeping it normal on average.
Yeah, just like, like little goals that you can consistently hit so that you don't, overextend yourself.
Did you guys have like a coach or something? Or you just train each other and everything?
We just watched a bunch of YouTube videos to just get the gist, Like, I mean, I'd never stepped foot in a gym before, but this was after about a week of solid work, So.
It was a week. Okay.
So I want to ask, when are you going to
Okay.
admit to steroid use? Because let's just be real here. That's not a real body.
That's not natty.
The only help that I got from was a little bit of my buddy's G Fuel. So, just gotta keep that energy going. Yep.
Okay.
You too can look like this if you use code Tetra.
Okay. Oh, here we go. Oh my God.
There's a lot going on that picture.
So Tetra, you didn't tell me that you were a part of the
is.
MrBeast 7 Days Stranded at Sea video. You're just chilling on a deck. There's a shark. What? We didn't see you in the video. Why weren't you in it?
Well, I was actually the as you can see in the picture there's the 19 Crimes Snoop Dogg collab. So I was actually like the bottle boy. I was kind of delivering the bottles to MrBeast and the crew during the video.
Okay.
Sharks were around. I wasn't too scared about that. I was just so focused on my boy Snoop Dogg,
Wow.
Yo, real talk. I actually had no idea this took place because you and I did see Snoop Dogg at a party above a car dealership in LA for E3.
That's right.
Back when that existed.
That's how I landed the gig. You know,
That's
this was
actually
after a
incredible.
bunch of you guys went home for the night, but me and Swanky, we had a few drinks. So we went, after a while, I was feeling confident, went up to Snoop Daddy himself and asked for a job. And he's like, yo, I got this new collab coming up with 19 Crimes. He's like, do you want to be the 20th crime? 'Cause you can be if you become my bottle boy on MrBeast's ship.
Okay. That's pretty cool. I mean, being behind the scenes for MrBeast videos, I assume he like talks about what he's working on. Like, what is the craziest thing that he's mentioned he's working on right now?
Well, I think it's obvious in the picture. He's doing so 19 Crimes is now going to be collabing with animatronic sharks that they're going to be putting into the ocean.
Now I see the yacht in the background. Do you think Tom Brady could make a football into that shark's mouth?
What the hell are you talking about?
Yeah, it was like, if he threw it from the yacht, it would have to like curve over and then return. But I've seen it done. It's possible. He can make that. It's like a bend it like Beckham, but with a football. 100% doable.
Does that require him to deflate the ball or not?
I can't participate.
No comment.
So hard at this.
Okay, Swanky. I think I know you well enough. You look pretty angry. What were you angry about?
Not at all.
The gun wasn't working.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Do you
How
even
so?
have?
What were you trying to do with it?
Shoot someone.
I don't know if anyone knows this, but me and Swanky, we were having a shootout, and at this moment, he was very close to actually killing me. But because his gun wasn't working, you know, I was fine, and then I just threw up the white flag. Everything was cool. I don't really want to talk about what the argument was over, but you know, as you can see, things got pretty heated.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, you guys were dueling over who had the best cheetah print cowboy hat, wasn't it?
I mean, we can see who won.
Nico, you finally started your cooking channel. What's the channel called?
It's called Nico's Cooking Channel because I didn't find any original name, but we're probably gonna rebrand it at some point. I'm gonna ask my friend MrBeast, you know, to help me out with that.
His friend MrBeast.
What's your signature dish?
It's actually filet mignon with some fish in it because that's never been done before. Like, typically you just eat the meat, but now I put fish inside the filet mignon.
It's like a fillet within a fillet.
Exactly. That's what I should call it on the menu. Yeah.
Now, okay, I gotta ask. You did mention your good friend, and since you have a culinary background here, what are your thoughts on the whole debate with the MrBeast and his ghost kitchens?
Well, basically, I'm the reason why he's shutting down like Beast Burger because I tried to help him out with that, making great burgers, but we just couldn't keep the quality up with all of those ghost kitchens. I tried my best. He watched my videos, but alas, we couldn't, you know, do it together.
Hold on. Are you telling me you actually went through with trying to sell burgers raw because it was an authentic experience?
I'm not so sure. No, we didn't. We never sell anything raw in the kitchen, especially burgers. We always cook them through. Like,
okay, I understand. You're just trying to keep things safe. Legally.
I think that's misinformation.
Yeah, I heard some rumors of beef tartare, but
no comment.
Oh yeah. Oh, this was such a fun day.
Yeah, that's a great T-shirt. I remember when you bought that shirt.
Yeah, is that Charles Martin B behind you?
It is. It is indeed Charles Martin A. We were both in DC. I kind of just ran into him. I'm like, hey, you want to go to the the Natural History Museum? And he's like, yeah, sure. The only reason like we even talked is because he's watched some of my Mario videos, and obviously I'm a big fan of him. We were at the cafeteria. There's a cafeteria in there too. I grabbed a carrot. I wasn't super hungry, but yeah, it was a good day.
Did you have him sign your carrot?
No, because that would probably make the carrot taste really gross. But I did have him sign my back.
Did he explain why he's no longer voicing Mario?
He basically just said he's just kind of over it at this point. Like, he still likes doing it. He's still like, super happy, jolly fella, but it's getting kind of old. He's just like, you know what? I think I'd rather enjoy the rest of my life. He's just kind of like, we can just move on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did he tell you who's gonna voice Mario from now on? Like maybe he had some exclusive infos or something.
Well, he did, but if I told you right now before it was officially revealed, I would get assassinated by the Nintendo ninjas. So I don't think I should say who it is.
Oh yeah, okay. That brings back memories.
You were interning at Mesa facility, right?
Yeah. I was moonlighting as a hazardous materials engineer.
What kind of hazardous materials were you fandangling?
I'll be honest, I have no clue. They had me stick a whole bunch of chunks of rock and stuff in a whole bunch of different machines and lasers and whatnot, and I had a couple close calls, but thankfully nothing too serious.
Nothing major.
Where does one get such a nice red tie?
Walmart, actually. Yep, I get all my clothes at Walmart.
Walmart.
Oh.
Fair answer.
Wow.
Fair answer.
Nice.
So the entire suit is from Walmart?
Yep.
No,
Yeah,
just
I had to finagle
That's nice.
the jacket. It was made out of like you go to the arts and crafts section. You get like sheets of material. But
To clarify, did you say you were working at Mesa?
of the black variety.
Oh, okay. Well then, maybe you've met him. What does Gordon Freeman sound like?
what is this?
Gordon Freeman's a video game character. What are you talking about? He's not real.
Oh,
Yeah, but the voice
So
actor
hold
is
on.
real.
I
I
guess I was
thought
mistaken.
the dress code did not allow for color replacement. On
I
dress
got
shirts.
an exemption. Just Oh,
Tetra, you finally did it, man. I mean, I know we were
Oh,
talking
dang.
about you starting a lemonade stand as a side gig. So, dude, how's it panning
So-
out?
It's pretty good. I have to bring my lamp with me. So I had it on the cruise ship. Had to bring it with me. It's
Yeah.
my lemonade stand. I know, tough time with the economy. 25 cents. I don't know how much longer I can keep selling lemonade for that low. Might have to start
Yeah.
inflating it to, I don't know, like $40 a glass.
Damn.
How does
Wow,
G
that's a
Fuel
lot.
feel about this?
Cut this part out. I just scoop lemonade G Fuel into the thing. The lemons there are just for show.
Can you explain what's going on with that dog back there?
Yes. Yes.
So yeah, this was the long-legged dog convention behind me there.
Oh.
I just thought it was a good opportunity to set up, paying customers and what could be around. And yeah, I was asking people to not kind of get, like, not jog behind me, not have their dogs behind for the photo shoot part of it. But,
no jogs, no
people don't
dogs.
listen. So unfortunately, yeah, I had both things happen at the same time when the picture was taken. But
Yeah, it looks like the dog was heading straight for you.
I don't know if
Tetra-
I'd be more terrified of the dog or the dude whose body fails to accept light being shined on him.
Tetra,
Well,
I'm
So, Swanky, is this are you a was it
Quintuplet?
sextuplet? I think there's 6 of them in there. What's going on
Well,
here?
the one in the background is just a photo of us.
Oh, okay. So you're a quintuplet then.
Yeah, this is one of those rare occasions where me and my 4 twins happen to be at the same convention.
You know what? It makes sense now because you run like 50 YouTube channels. I've always wondered how you do it.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, I
There you
didn't
go.
How you
want
do
to
it.
show people how it actually is done, but yeah, you're spot on.
So on that picture, which one is actually you and not your siblings?
Which one do you think's me? This is actually a test for you to determine if you know me well enough. Actually,
Are
which
you-
one am
Tough to
I?
say.
Are you
How do you
the
know I'm actually the real Swanky?
are you
Probably
the
top right.
The top, I would
Yeah.
say top left. Are you the top left
Oh,
one?
top left? I was going to go
Top
for
left.
top right. Okay.
I like
Yeah,
top,
top
right
left
too.
or top right, they're the most handsome, so I understand why you would choose those.
If you don't mind me asking, if you're Swankybox, then what are your brothers' names?
In order of birth.
Oh, jeez, this gets confusing. Like, do you want their handles or their actual names?
Oh,
their
their
actual
usernames is fine. I'm just curious about
Yeah.
that.
Oh, okay.
Well, there's Swankybox, there's
Interesting.
Are they all
Panky
boxes?
Box, there's Swanky Docs. I don't know
Oh,
why he named them
no.
that. And then the other one is also Swanky Box, which gets really confusing.
Okay.
But with a
Box
0
2.
instead of the
But
O,
the-
right?
Yep, spot on.
Is that the BBQ heist of '87?
Nico, what's my kid doing
Oh.
up there?
What's your kid doing?
Your kid, okay, well, I cannot watch all of the kids while cooking the chicken
I thought-
and counting all my Raid Shadow Legends sponsor money. You gotta give me a break,
I
dude.
thought I
Yeah,
could
he
trust
answered all
you.
the questions.
What's up with that? He's about to fall.
Well, I mean, no, look at his face. He's like super happy to be there. He's having the time of
He's
his life.
20
so.
feet in the. I have nothing else to say.
Where did you find a fireplace outdoors?
I have a question. Are those giant salt and pepper shakers or chess pieces?
I also did not have those. Those are already there.
Whoa!
Wow, I'm surprised someone found this photo. I
Hey,
thought
you
this
didn't
was-
tell us you went to
Outrage.
space.
I
You went to
sure
the Mario
did.
Kart 8
Yeah.
multiplayer loading screen. That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I went to space. It was, I don't know, maybe about 10 years ago, something like that.
So what was your mission?
Well, I was supposed to go to Mars. Basically, Elon had like this whole testing program, and people
Mhm.
could apply for free. I didn't get paid anything. I probably should have, because I kind of risked my life going up here. But anyway, there was a
True.
bunch of us in space, and he was trying to figure out who was the most fit to travel to Mars, and it turns out nobody was.
Oh.
So,
Hmm.
yeah.
So
Damn.
How did
were
they
you
determine that?
actually, were you actually the imposter, or did people just hate you?
Well, Elon hated all of us. Like, we tried to get along with
Oh.
him, but he thought none of us was fit to go to Mars. They all said that. I don't want to go into it. It's an emotional thing. Like, it was a hard time. That's why I'm just
For
shocked
sure.
that we're even seeing this photo. I can't believe someone found it.
Wait, so if this was years ago, does that mean that the hit Hollywood movie Gravity was actually based on a real story?
That's true. It's true.
When it comes, I mean, Gravity, sure, but this is a totally, separate event.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't think he knows what he's talking about.
What does it say on your spacesuit?
What does it say? It says
GameStop.
It says Sirwan. Actually, I think it's in Russian. Elon was really cheap. He didn't even provide me with my own name on the suit.
Man, that's very.
Oh, so you guys were like sharing suits with each other?
He kind of just like grabbed suits from like other astronauts from decades ago, and he gave them to us. We're lucky none of us died up there. There was no, holes or anything, but
yeah, budget cuts.
Yep.
Was that before he bought Twitter, or was it after he bought Twitter?
This was after he sold PayPal. Actually, that's how long ago.
Oh, okay, that's a long time ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
So before SpaceX.
Yep.
That explains why it's okay.
So janky.
Is he gonna open a GameStop on Mars?
He's thought about it, but he's kind of thinking GameStop probably isn't gonna make it there. He sent a bunch of other GameStop employees up, because at the time I was working at GameStop too. So he sent a bunch of employees up. None of them were in shape. They had the mental capacity to do the job, so probably not.
I apologize if this is like a weird question, but like, why aren't you wearing the back of your helmet? Because I can see right through that.
Oh, that's just an illusion.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm wearing it. Drew.
Oh, sick. Yeah, this was not too long ago.
Ooh.
Yeah, that was recent, right?
Yeah.
Wow,
wait, is Miyamoto really that small if he's patting Kermit on the head right there?
That's perspective, D-pad.
Oh.
He's in the background.
Yeah, he's not small. His forearms are just 3 feet long.
My question is, how did you get on the red carpet for the Super Mario Bros. Movie premiere?
That's a fantastic question.
I thought I would just shoot my shot. I'd put on the suit and just kind of walked into the place, acted like I knew, like I was supposed to be there.
So, how many times do you get stopped by that suit? Because we know what happens.
I lost count after about 13. So wow. I don't know. I'd say maybe 20, 25.
Yep.
Wow.
I'm not surprised by that at all.
Popular guy.
Did Seth Rogen do his laugh when he saw it?
Oh, of course, yeah. No, he was laughing the whole evening. I felt like Donkey Kong was there with me the entire night.
Yeah.
I spent most of the time with Kermit, because Kermit was a pretty chill dude.
Thank you.
What was he doing there?
I honestly have no idea, and I felt it would be weird to ask, so, I didn't want to be rude, but...
He was invited!
Who's the guy wearing the Bowser suit behind you?
That was Bowser.
Oh, it was actual Bowser. Okay.
Yeah, it was,
real
yeah.
Bowser.
Okay. Tetra, when did you play Metroid Prime 4? How?
Well,
it looks like
I signed an NDA, but I'll talk about it. Yeah, this was at Evo a couple years ago. Went with a quick trip with Matt Pat. We I was like his date for the event. He was like the guest cosplayer as Ryu for the event. So I had to pull up with my Chun-Li lampshade. I bring my lamp everywhere I go. And it was weird. They took us like this. It was at Evo, but it was like a backstage event where there was like a seance happening. They had us like, you see the Ouija board. They had us like conjuring like Samus and a bunch of stuff before we could play. Kind of weird, kind of a weird vibe. But I just had to put on my best smiling face and just play along.
I've noticed, kind of zooming in here on the photo, I feel like there's something, you look like you might be uncomfortable, or there's like some sort of maybe hidden emotion in your face there. Can you explain what you were going through in that time?
Honestly, like when I remember this, and I don't remember my face looking like that when the picture was taken, so it might be some sort of like ghost that we channeled with the Ouija board that might have altered the picture, or maybe I was possessed. Like, who knows at this point? It's kind of a weird vibe.
Camera trick.
Wow. The person that brought the Ouija board, they were also trying to sell me like an old used copy of like Majora's Mask. It was really weird.
Oh, okay. Real quick, Matt Pat does look a little distracted in this photo. What was he looking at? Do you know?
There was a Five Nights at Freddy's fighting game that was also being announced at the time. We can't talk about it though. So yeah, obviously he was kind of looking at that more than Metroid Prime 4.
What was he on? Because it looks like not like drugs, but like what was he standing on?
He's just that tall. It's
I forgot he's 8'2".
Yeah. Common misconception. People think he's like shorter, but it's all the Diet Coke he drinks. It kind of just like did the opposite of stunt his growth. They just accelerated it. So now he's like 8'2".
So
this picture
Swanky,
is sus, dude.
Whose house and why?
I locked William Afton in the basement and set it on fire.
Okay.
Is this the ending of?
You don't know the story?
Tell us.
Well, I think we need MatPat for this one. So at the end of Pizza Simulator, which is a game based on a true story, which his photos taken from, I actually had to lure all the animatronics, the evil animatronics of the world that had tormented kids, into a basement and then set them all on fire. Nice. I couldn't just do that without a photo, so I figured I'd get some Instagram clout as they're all burning behind me.
You do know those were the actors for the movie, right?
Not the actual animatronics. Yeah,
it's okay. They had insurance.
Well, okay.
But I mean, you're usually not supposed to burn down houses, so aren't you afraid like there might be repercussions because you took a picture or something?
Oh no, it was just a prop for the set.
The fire. The fire was a prop.
The fire is.
You see the photo's cropped, but the pyrokinetics team is right off. Right outside the photo, so they're right there with fire extinguishers.
Okay, I gotcha. Oh yeah, this was a really fun time, Nico. You remember this?
I remember that moment. Yeah. The classic Mozart Complete Edition tournament. We were kind of bored though. That's why we were playing Wii Music on the Wii U, right?
Yeah.
It kind of looks like you have, and I don't know this, but maybe you can confirm. Did you have like a fist-sized jawbreaker in your mouth?
I don't remember what I was eating actually, but we might, yeah.
I'm curious though, what was it like meeting Elijah Wood, who played the guy from Spy Kids 3D? Because I do have a keen eye. I see him up there. What was that like?
You do have a very keen eye.
Wait. Oh, I remember.
That is a good eye.
I totally didn't remember he was there because I was just like nervous meeting Eminem, so I don't think I talked to the Spy Kid actually.
Yeah, I didn't either. I was so enamored with playing Wii Music and making sure we were ready for our concert, but
I believe that
never happened. Oh, come on now. This was a bad moment for me.
Wait, why was it a bad moment?
Yeah, Leon is
I don't
pretty
know,
sexy.
man.
What's wrong with that?
There's just something weird about like buying a body pillow, and not just buying one, but also like taking a picture of it.
Dude, just own it. It's okay.
Why'd you buy
you
such a
seemed
small
like you were
body
happy
pillow?
about it at the time.
Well, yeah, I was, but this was a long time ago. This was shortly after the space trip where I was rejected to going to Mars, and I'm like, you know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna get a Leon Kennedy body pillow, and then I'll be happy. And then it turns out I wasn't happy.
You're trying to build back that self-esteem.
Yeah. I mean, just look at him. I mean, how could you not feel like a badass just looking at him?
Did they have a Chris Redfield one? Probably about that one.
They did. I decided on Leon. They even had like the chainsaw guy is one of them. But I don't know, I got kind of paranoid, so I was like, I'll just go with the Leon instead.
Nathaniel probably doesn't like Chris Redfield too much with all the boulder punching, right?
Nathaniel would, no, there's no way. Absolutely not.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like meeting Tommy Wiseau.
Honestly, he's a very interesting guy. He's definitely an artist, you know, and he's...
I've always been curious. What does he order at McDonald's? Is he a Big Mac guy?
Good question. It's a great question.
He does one of those, you know, like the TikTok kind of like custom. I don't even remember what it's called, but it's like 3 fillets of fish with like interspersed between 2 Big Macs. It's like a massive sandwich.
Is it true that everywhere he goes, Tommy Wiseau is everyone's favorite customer?
Oh yeah. No, that's like it's an unspoken rule that if you're serving Tommy Wiseau in a food service setting, you have to say he's your favorite customer.
Iconic picture.
I'm pretty speechless. Who is holding the camera?
MatPat.
Who is that quite literally crashing the wedding ceremony?
I think that was LeBron James, dude. Like, invited him. He was supposed to be my best man, but yeah, he was supposed to do like a skydiving entrance, and kind of didn't go very well.
Did he L cancel when he hit the ground?
He unfortunately did not, but he was able to walk it off. So that's why I wasn't in the news or anything.
Good.
Kind of a, you know, like walked it off, no problem.
You know, I gotta say, my favorite part of any wedding is hearing the vows. Do you have a favorite line from your wife's vows to you?
Oh yeah, of course. She said she would never unplug for me, you know. So
that's very sweet.
Always gonna stay lit. Yeah, that was probably my favorite.
Live, laugh, lit.
Live, laugh, lit. Exactly.
It's not really a question, but look at the camera. Do you see that, like in the picture, in the camera? There's like a man between you and the lamp.
Yes.
I don't want to, you know, I don't want to scare you or anything, but I think that's Slender Man, dude.
No. That's just George.
Oh, who's George?
Yeah.
George. Okay.
Well, actually,
the one officiating. Can't you tell?
Yeah, he was not. So yeah, exactly. We met him at the with the Ouija board at Evo.
Ouija board.
Turns out he was one of the ghosts that pulled up, and we just hit it off, and
Okay, yeah, no need to
became a bro.
explain,
We
I
just
get it.
No, this looks like a follow-up here. Is this the same
Okay.
day as...
What's up with that picture again, Swanky?
What do you mean?
Well, you told us that
What,
the
did
house
you
was a
need-
prop, the fire was a prop, there were medics all over the place. I don't see any of that on that
It's
zoomed out
cropped.
picture.
It's cropped.
Was this the
dude.
same house, or is this a separate instance?
I mean, look at the photo. When you take a photo, it's much wider. It's cropped, man.
So it's the same house.
Movie magic.
I have trouble believing
So
that, but okay.
Are you-
why 2 photos? Because you want double the cloud on your Instagram?
Yeah, I mean, how often do you burn a house down?
I mean,
wouldn't
I'd
say
never
every
burn a house
day,
down, but it seems like it's pretty regular for you.
But if you did, would you just take
That's
one photo,
entrapment.
or would you seize the moment and get multiple photos?
I
I got
Don't-
content for a month out of that house.
oh,
Are you betraying Nintendo?
No, like, listen up. That was a weird day. That was when I went to the Nintendo World theme park.
Uh-huh.
And, like, for some reason, I tried to find, like, Mario and Luigi to take some pictures. But you just had to wait in line for, like, 3 hours. And then I saw this guy dressed up as Sonic. And he was like, hey, come here. So I just went and, took the picture.
Yeah.
It was pretty nice, actually.
how do you explain the shirt you're wearing right now?
Yeah, did you put it on backwards?
No, I mean like right now. Like look at Nico's shirt.
It's a
what's wrong with my
Sega shirt.
Okay.
Oh, it makes
It is a
sense.
Sega shirt.
It makes
Sus.
sense.
Okay, so background, we're recording this the day the Super Mario Wonder Direct came out, so now I'm hyped again for Mario, but let's be real, Mario hasn't done anything in the past, 6 years.
He's right.
So I had to, find someone that could make me happy, so I found my boy Sonic.
He's right.
What? So
Did he
did you
pull your
have like an
finger?
application process? Is that why you're leaving Crash, Pac-Man, and Freddy Fazbear out in the dust?
Well, to be honest, I didn't see Freddy Fazbear, so that's the first time I see the picture, 'cause
Let's
I
be real,
never
that's-
noticed he was there.
This
But,
guy, Freddy.
But Pac-Man and Crash, I think they were just working or something. They're not related to Sonic. Sonic was just taking pictures, but these guys, they were just hanging out.
You were just there.
Oh, this was a stressful day.
That
A lot going
Mario
on in
is
that picture.
beautiful, dude.
Well, basically, I was being, Miyamoto was watching me, and I had this idea for a new bowling ball power-up in Super Mario Odyssey 2, and Mario's also there just to get some ideas. And the idea is you kind of take the bowling ball and you kind of spin it around, and then you build this gust of wind, and you can throw it behind you with the bowling ball inside the gust of wind, so you can fly through it, and you can attack with the bowling ball. And then Miyamoto said it was too complicated, and he was like, he rejected my idea.
So
Yeah.
I have a question.
Yes.
What made you wear Crocs to a bowling alley when you have Miyamoto back there dressed up like John Wick?
I just like Crocs.
That's too
Understandable.
comfortable of an answer.
I just like them.
Why? I can't help but notice that the Crocs are on the wrong feet. Do you think that might have impacted your bowling game?
No, my feet were actually born backwards.
Oh,
So easy misconception.
fair enough.
Is
Fair
that
enough.
why you're wearing the Crocs in sport mode?
Yes, absolutely. I mean, I'm playing a
Absolutely.
sport. Bowling's a sport.
Okay.
I even brought
Why
my,
did you-
my lucky N64, as you can see.
Okay, that was
Yeah.
my question.
It's just like
How
a good
did you
luck
bring it?
charm.
What about your YouTube gold plaque? Is that also a thing you bring around everywhere you go, or?
I didn't even see that.
If I'm feeling a little insecure, I'm like, you know what? This is how I can feel good. Because I'm about to see Miyamoto. He's like, why would Miyamoto care about me for? I'm just some random guy. Oh, I'll show him my gold plaque, I guess. It was just, one of those moments.
I thought it was against the rules to walk on the alley. Aren't you?
That's
messing
dangerous.
With the oil?
Rules are meant to be broken, my friend.
That's true.
Yeah, but what if you
Okay.
slip and you do that thing like in Wii Bowling where you throw the bowling ball behind you and you kill
And then everyone jumps
Miyamoto.
and spins.
your friend on the
Miyamoto.
bench? I mean, we can see Mario thought it was a bad idea. He's trying to warn you.
No, Mario was cheering me on. He's like, hey, go
That
for
looks like
it.
a face of fear.
job.
my
He is
friend.
not scared. He was having an off day, but he was actually very excited.
Oh,
Betty White didn't make it to 100.
yeah. This is actually a really somber photo.
So
I don't like to think about this day very much, but
I mean-
for the purposes of present company, we'll talk about it. This was all part of the surprise party we were planning. It was me and Nick. I met Nick Cage after the premiere of The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent. I just kind of sucked up to him and said that he was fantastic in the film, and I loved his character. And eventually we we exchanged phone numbers and sort of. I don't know if he'd call me a friend, but like, you know, we knew each other. And so he asked me for help with putting on a surprise party for Betty White. We were trying to do something nice for Betty. We even brought in the cat Pope so that we could bless the cake Pope before the festivities. But
so what is
the cake didn't end up being delivered either, which we never figured out what was up with that. I mean, overall, we had a decent day, but like, I mean, with the news, it just kind of soured the whole.
Overall, we had a decent day.
Your classic video.
Oh.
Going to every EB games in the world. Classic.
Yeah.
Was this on your honeymoon?
It was actually. We got the news that Nathan was visiting all the GameStops, and we were like, oh, maybe he'll do a side leg thing for the EB games. We got all ready. We bought some chips. I even made a special event. Got some bagged milk, and MapPal was along with us too, and we were just excited. But unfortunately, didn't work out. Nathan kind of had to cut his trip short.
Oh, I have a question. Why semi-skimmed milk? Why not just go full skim or full fat?
Lampy was just kind of feeling the not quite 2%, not quite 1%, so we got the one in between.
Okay.
Lampy's her name?
Lampy?
It's a little nickname, little pet name.
What's her
Where'd
real
you
name?
meet her?
What's her government name?
Lampella.
Oh, okay. Beautiful.
One weird thing I've noticed is that the EB Games sign.
Yes.
I mean, granted, I haven't been to an EB Games in quite a while, but it looks a little off. Like the G has been replaced or something. Do you know anything about that?
Yeah, so it actually burnt out. So they took it off, and I guess times were tough for GameStop and EB Games, so they couldn't afford the full size letter. They had to kind of get the half size one. Yeah.
That one letter? It's very strange.
Yeah. I think they borrowed it from GameStop.
Do you know what kind of ice cream that MapPat is eating? Is that like vanilla ice cream?
Yes.
He's kind of weird, he actually likes durian flavored ice cream.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. I tried it once. Nope, not for me. But
Not a fan.
yeah, he loves it.
Why was Pat third wheeling on your honeymoon?
We just kind of tag along on trips now. Like we kind of just bounce like theories off each other for like why Freddy Fazbear might be drafted to the NBA and stuff like that.
Your wife didn't think that was weird?
Nah, she loves listening to the theories.
Swanky, you have a problem. You have a problem, and you need to admit it.
There is no
It's
camera.
special effects. Like, why are you getting upset over this?
I am taking you to a therapist, Swanky. We
That's
need to
not a
solve these
film set.
problems. This is
That's not a film
this is
set.
a
That's
real
not
issue.
cool, dude.
I mean, look at me. Look at me in that photo. I'm like
How
covered
do
in
you get that
ash.
high up?
Who's there taking the
you
photo?
have no empathy for the people in that house.
Obviously, I'm not there doing this myself. Someone's documenting this, and we're getting really cool photos of it. It's all promotion.
It's probably one of your quintuplets.
I guarantee it's
I
Swanky
can't
Docs.
talk
I
about
knew it
it,
was
but-
Swanky Docs.
What were their names, Swanky? What were their names? Say their names.
The people in the house burning, or my brothers?
Yeah. No. The victims.
There's no one. I mean, William Afton, Henry, no last name.
No last name.
Yo, the plot thickens, dude.
See, I wasn't able to say
The
Nico.
plot
And Nico was taking these photos the whole
thickens.
time, but now we have no choice. Sorry, you just breaking NDA here, but
Nico,
That's clearly Photoshop, dude. That's
Are-
clearly Photoshop.
are any of my
Nico,
friends
explain
even?
yourself.
Nico.
Can I trust any of you? What's happening
That's
here?
where. That's
a
why we
movie
haven't
set.
seen Epic Gamer Nico in a long time.
So, okay, I guess we can tell you guys now. We were playing it, Swanky and I, but we are releasing a Netflix documentary this fall on not burning on fake fire and
Fake fire.
I don't know what we're
Fake
doing, dude.
fire.
Netflix doesn't really explain it, but yeah, we were just filming. It was all a prank. It was all a set.
I sure hope
congrats,
it's just
guys.
a Netflix and it's not you guys are teaming up, killing all the
No,
the
no,
voice
no.
actors, you know?
No, it's
Is
Netflix.
is this all connected? Is this the fire that was happening behind Bandy?
Oh
It's
no,
all
you mean the
together
fire
now. The
while he was
lore?
playing the guitar?
That was a different day.
Yeah, that was a different day. That one was a real house I burned down, but this
Yeah.
one is a different one. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Wait.
You know,
Yo.
we all have our little secrets.
Well, thank you guys for indulging me in this little experiment. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Wow, I have one final Photoshop. If you'll throw it up, whoever's editing this. Whoa, it's
Whoa.
the members.
Oh my god.
Oh,
What a candid photo of the names of the members.
bye bye.
Bye.
See
Bye-bye.
ya.